welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with Starfield Part 10, and I have something a little special for you guys. While I was away, my husband made something for me, and I want to show you guys. You guys ready for this? Ta-da! My husband made me this ship, and no mods were involved. Thank goodness, because I didn't want something too big or crazy, and something that literally anybody could make if you're just playing the base game. But it's a Terran battle cruiser from StarCraft, and he was like, that looks really cool, I'm gonna make it purple for you. I'm like, all right, cool, sweet, it's pretty dope. So when I fly, or when I get around to flying, I'll show you guys a little bit more if I can. So, but anyways, we have to, what do we have to do? Yeah, talk to Keeper Quilius, whatever that guy's name is. So let's go see him. All right, so here we are. Oh yeah, another thing too, before I get started with this mission, is that if you guys want to know how my husband made the ship or did it, I'll leave a link in the description of the video that he used. So.
Of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
Your mother's still struggling with that lazy eye.
Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Okay.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about Unity. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Barrett's dead. I keep forgetting about that.
Oh, yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Let me
Perhaps
into
you
your
should
cult.
talk about this inside.
I knew it. It's a fucking cult. Why are you guys walking in sync like that? It's a little weird. But yeah, if you ended up in the last mission that I played, if you ended up what is it? If you choose to stay at the lodge, then Sarah ends up dying. And that's no bueno. I would have been really upset about that. I mean, I'm upset about Barrett, but I really didn't like, I wasn't really as attached to him as I am with Sarah. Sarah, you're gorgeous. What did I do? Why did it do that? Okay, whatever. We won't talk about it. Oh, wow. You guys you like buttons on the wall? Cool, yeah. Great. Where's my jetpack?
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Well, where should I begin? Let's just go with Starborn, I guess.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, they're not a set of fucking car
And these
keys, are they?
Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems?
Yeah.
There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Unfortunately, yes. I know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can.
I'm not going to be a dick.
If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
I'm only half paying attention to what you're saying right now because I just realized that your colors on your shirt match mine. That's a little weird, don't you think? It's a little suspicious. All right, let's hear the story.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave them each a part of the truth.
That's not the whole
Then he
truth.
goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
That's weird how it's all kind of connected. That's a little weird. Odd way. It's an odd saying. Well, story includes a set of coordinates we're not finding. Did they have the other parts? Or I'm gonna go with the first one here.
Yes.
Odd saying.
Something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to them then? If you've already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That makes sense. All right. Trying to have it seems a mistake. They're dangerous. Yeah, they're a little dangerous.
Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
What am I supposed to be doing? Why do I need to wait? Can I get up? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's my jetpack. I just disappeared. I guess we leave, right? Cool. All right, so where do we have to go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Talk to the Varun prisoner. Okay, but where's that at? Mass district? Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to walk there, I guess? All right, there's two. I don't know where I'm going, so I'll see you when I get there, guys. All right, we're here, I guess. Where do we, the well? We're going downstairs. All right, cool.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
What do you want, Sarah? Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Are you, you know what? Never mind. I'm not bothering with you. All right, what am I looking for? Prisoner? Security office. Oh, okay.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
Is it down here?
Settled systems, and they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know,
Brody, if you join the house, we could do more for you. There are programs.
Okay.
Gary's place is like second.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can.
No.
Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper how do I pronounce his name? Aquilus sent me? I need to talk about the Pilgrim. You're all right there, Pilgrim. Looking for something called Unity, and no, not some vague concept of the word. Just about
We
Pilgrim.
don't mean to be intrusive, Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Well, let's hear it, I guess.
Walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he was saying. I also hate the number 2 with the fiery passion. Okay. What did they mean? Each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. Yeah, what does that mean?
It's
exactly?
part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to.
That's
if no one
the point.
takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
That is a very good concept. I like that. So what's the hidden message?
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
I don't know. Something tells me it's not just fiction. Can you tell me anything about Unity? What it means?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Interesting. I feel like the lines are blurring between like God and religion and the scientific community. It's just, this is what it feels like. I don't feel any closer to the answers I wanted, by the way, bud.
Sorry, I couldn't be of more help, but that's about all I've got. Hope you find what you're looking for.
All right.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
What do you want, Sarah?
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity
Oh yeah, by
to
the way, I
thank you.
fixed her.
The
her
fact that
attitude.
you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
You're welcome. I only accept thanks in form of credits. You would have done the same for me. Your thank you is more than enough.
Then I'll say it again. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
You're welcome.
My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Barrett's life. He was one of my closest colleagues and a cherished friend. He always knew how to make me laugh. I'll miss him dearly.
Oh, don't cry. This was completely out of control. We got in over our heads. No one's blaming you. It was just out of control. Yeah.
I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives.
Well, that's a risk you take.
Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Barrett would still be alive.
You could say that about anything. If I hadn't knocked over the salt at the table, then, XYZ would have happened. So, I mean, any sort of action that you do or do not take is just is what it is. You can't take responsibility for the Starborn's aggression. I would never let the Starborn get away with their plan, rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Can't take responsibility for the Starborns.
Of course I can.
Okay,
Damn
don't
it!
go yell
Why
at me.
is this happening to us?
Calm
We're
down.
explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
Maybe they just don't want us to have any power for ourselves, because that could mean their inevitable downfall. I don't know, Sarah, you tell me. We've proven that there are some mysteries meant to be left unsolved. Maybe we overextended ourselves.
Judging from the blow we've suffered, I couldn't agree more. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries?
No.
Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe?
No.
I don't know where to begin.
You just gotta just do what's right. We keep doing exactly what we're doing because we never did anything wrong in the first place. That's kind of avoiding blame a little bit. We continue moving forward and take out anything that stands in our way. That's a little aggressive. We continue moving forward, but use extreme caution along the way. Yeah, I think that's more appropriate.
Agreed.
Ah,
I just hope it's enough caution that we don't leave ourselves open to another attack. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. It was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things.
I'll always be here for you to lean on. How about that one?
Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot less guilty about monopolizing your time with my own problems.
Hey,
Well,
we're partners.
We have a
It's
long
what we
road ahead
do.
of us.
We gotta talk.
I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Okay. So let's go do that other thing. We need to go in here? Security office? Whoa. Yeah, I've been in here before. How do we get back there though?
Sarah, good to see you. Listen to
Back here?
Yeah?
Oh, hello. Hi. Can I?
What?
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Okay. Calm down. That is the single loneliest statement I've ever heard.
Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the keeper.
I don't think it was a joke. It was an attempt at some genuine sympathy.
Yeah.
The
bitch.
great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
It really, to me, it sounds like your religion is just fear-mongering at this point, honestly. Cosmic Serpent seems like a poor answer to the universe's problems. I admire your conviction. Let's just be nice.
Yes, I do as well. We both like to keep an open mind.
The knowledge of the great serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave.
I'm fine with
Jinan
that.
Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the great serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the great serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are
120
on.
years?
Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
What? Must be more to your god than just killing. Yeah. There's been a lot of wars fought over religion, honestly. And it's really sad. I need to know the meaning of the word unity. I don't
I have
understand.
heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Okay, there must be more to your god than just killing, right?
Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the great serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
Okay, whatever. Where's Sarah? Sarah, where are you at? Where'd you go? Who comes? Who comes? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. All right, let's go back to the Aquilus guy. Here we are. But yeah, there's another thing I wanted to mention. I think my husband, I don't know if they've done it yet or not. I think they have, but my husband, he was saying that they upgraded the lighting in the game so it's more realistic. But I think it looks pretty good. Anyways, just you know. Should I sit? Let's
You're
talk.
back.
Yes.
What did you learn?
Absolutely nothing.
Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
In your story, the pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? What else did you learn?
Kind of like in Toy Story, to infinity and beyond. I spoke to the Varun Zealot. She said Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days. Oh, 120 days. I thought they meant rotation around a star, not just the planet itself. Oops, my bad. I thought she meant years. Oops-a-daisies.
If there really is a location the pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
The enlightened story used the word second and 2.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates.
Ooh.
Something that could point to a planet in the system.
Ooh.
But what's the name of the system?
I don't know.
Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum? That's the name of the star system? Next planet I'm finding, I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think? Yeah, that might be the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
So there's something sacred out there bringing everything together. It's just a word, and I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray. Only total conviction will bring us to the truth. We are being tested. Well, I would say that whatever it is a whole, and all these other branches or factions, I guess you could say, are believing just one part of that whole. So I don't know what that means in concept.
If you have questions, I'm happy to try and answer.
I'm talking.
But you do have to actually ask first.
I didn't ask a question. I'm telling you something. Jesus, calm down. I think there's probably something sacred, maybe, out there, and they're bringing everything together.
But what makes something like that holy?
I don't know.
Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
That's a good question. Ooh. See, this is where that's true. God, it's really making me think. Like, is gravity a miracle? Just like life itself? Or is it, like it's just obviously something natural? But if that's the case, and unity is just, let's say it's along the lines of gravity, how can you say it's that great if it's just something that naturally happens? I don't know. That's a hard question. Is it already sanctified? Doesn't the sanctum have grav pilgrim? I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna go with that one.
Yes and no. We believe God is out there waiting for us in the universe, and that the grav jump will bring us closer. But is gravity itself an article of faith? What do you think?
I don't think so. I guess but it's something that just happens, and you're just trying to put a label on something that maybe either shouldn't have a label, or you have no understanding of the bigger picture.
And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent.
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There are solid scientific foundations for it to exist.
Yeah.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun.
I don't know I didn't know which one to pick, though.
Go. Find your truth.
Because neither one of them I really agree with. Because how do you know if unity is something greater? It's probably just another thing like gravity, and it just so happens that just because we don't interact with it every day doesn't mean, you know what I mean? It's not something, if you don't interact with it every day, just like with gravity, it's going to seem like something magical, and it's really not. When in reality, you just don't understand it completely. And that's why you think it's, holier than thou. I don't know. That's a very loaded topic. Yeah, so now you guys can see what my little starship looks like. Jesus. I gotta be careful. God, doesn't this look amazing? Hi.
Please disregard.
Alright, so let's just board it. I don't want to go to the cockpit straight away, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like.
This ship moving.
Yes. Alright. Hi, Andrasia. How you doing? I don't mind her as much now. I've gotten kind of used to her. But she's not too bad.
Good to see you.
Hi, Lynn. Oh yeah, by the way, this ship can hold like eight crew. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's go up here. Need my little space suit. I'm adorable. Where do I go from here? Is it right here? I think. I don't know my own starship, to be honest. Nope, this isn't it. Is this it? I honestly don't know my way around this ship. Aha, see, here's my cockpit. Isn't this cool? Look how dope this is. Like some Star Trek shit. It's amazing.
Battle cruiser operational.
Alright, I'm not gonna cut this part out so you guys can actually see what it looks like.
And we're off.
You can't tell me that doesn't look cool. I got 3 engines. I'm dope as fuck.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Can I zoom out? Oh, I can. See? You can kind of see it. Oh yeah, and it has automatic turrets, so like if I'm fighting anybody, it'll automatically start shooting. But, anyways, let's go and get to where we need to go. Where is it? Over here? Let's just do this. Look at this. Wow.
Look at that. A whole new set of stars.
Sam. Oh, Sam. I'm like, who's Sam? Samco. All right. Let me figure this out.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
All right, look at that. God, the thing is massive. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's get
Fire up
out
your
of here.
hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Diplomacy. What? Are all social skills that you activate while your scanner is up. Over. Oh, okay.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay. Can we not do that right now? I'm a little busy. Which way are we going? This way? Sarah, let's go. Oop. My bad. Everybody knows we're here now. Alright, so what do we have? God, this place looks absolutely, I wouldn't say deserted, but dry. What is that? Toad-faced grazer? Search for clues on Unity. Are we... Maybe this thing is a thing. I don't know. Guys, I'm just here to play the game. I don't know what I'm doing. What's funny though, I think the game is like, if you're just doing the main missions, I think it's like, stop that. Stop that. My mouse is freaking out. Stop it. The main mission to get all the way through the game is like 22 hours. So we're about halfway there through the game. Let's take that trauma pack. I don't need that. What's this? Clamp? What is this? What are we looking for? Is it here? Pilgrim's Rest. Ah, yep. This is it. Is there anybody here? Hello? Hola? Oh, Pilgrim's Writing. What's this? Pilgrim's Writing 2. So here is the crux of my problems. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistance. I need workers. I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. Well, they kind of go hand in hand, not gonna lie. Or they have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try gently as I might to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that if I genuinely care for these people, it would be so much easier if I didn't. Huh. It kind of goes hand in hand, really. Like, think back, let's say 200 years ago, and if somebody came up to you 200 years ago, let's say you lived back then, and they came up to you with a cell phone and they're like, hey, I can talk to people on the other end of the world, you'd be like, wow, that's nuts, witch, we're gonna burn you at the stake, right? So is it really that far off to say that they're both kind of interlaced in a bit? You're like, oh, a cell phone, that must be from God. God gave you a cell phone, or, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know why I picked that up. 4. The last bit of, at last, a bit of peace, a piece of peace. Okay, is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? I don't know. The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in something else. For the Unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Credits. I'll take that. Number 3. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the Unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could, but even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths. Why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempt to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with Unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Seems like a smart guy. Or girl. I'm assuming it's a guy. Is that the only one that's in here? I'm missing one, right? The first book? Should be something around here, right? Is that the only thing? Am I missing something? I just want to double check. I just don't want to miss anything, because this seems like an important mission. Ooh. I'll just take that just in case. Workbench. Right, I don't think there's anything else in there. There's over here. There must be something inside. Right? So I still don't know what Unity technically is. Like, what is it exactly? Credits. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Milk. Give us some milk. Oh, there's one more. Pilgrim's Writing 1. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never cease to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake, I wish to be left alone. I'm still not 100% like going like, oh yes, I know what you mean, or you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I amped crazy. Armed? I don't know what that says. I still don't know what's going on. Tissues and lotion. Great. Access the locked room. Search for clues on Unity. I'm still kind of fuzzy on what Unity actually is. I guess we'll probably figure it out, but I'm still kind of just confused, and I'm really not putting the pieces together because, number one, they kind of speak in riddles in this game, and number two, I'm playing a Let's Play, so my mind is like on a million different things all at once. Alright, Pilgrim's Writing 5. I find myself thinking about his various past and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in the future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embrace the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work, if I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here is the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, that feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. I have no idea what I just read. In one ear and out the other. Parrot, watch your ass. Hello? Degakara, what is it? There's computer. Let's go into the computer. Unlock personal room. If you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. What is the Unity? I return your question with a question. If you read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are too heavy. People gotta go on diets. What the fuck? We all seem to end up just fighting each other. People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? Ooh, I don't know the answer to these. I don't know. I don't know what I read. I literally just said it and I have no idea. Is it compassion? Oh, I did it. Thank God. Okay. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. Ooh, is it your penis? I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. Okay. What am I gonna find, guys? What am I gonna find? Let me just kind of look around here. What do we got? Ooh, credits, oxen. I'll take that. Ooh, ramen. Ooh, permanently increases EM weapon power. I think that's what that said. Cool. Caught. Great. Orange juice. I don't need a jumpsuit. Do I? Ew. Ear grub. Paperweight. Notepad. Alright, what does it say? Pilgrim's final writing. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. I'm not. I really want to know. Somebody fucking tell me, will ya? The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. Okay, that's what they all say. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial, okay. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Isla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Aw, okay. Okay. Find the scorpion sting on Hyla 2. Alright, here we go. I'll see you guys there. Alright, we're at Hyla 2. So I guess we're looking for ancient ruins, what it said.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Alrighty, it's not a bird, it's a battleship. It's a battle cruiser, Sarah? Okay, so get your shit together, Sarah. I don't need this bullshit. Hi. Where are we going? What are you?
Gonna bury you.
Oops. I didn't really mean to do that, but we're doing it. Oh, look at that.
Incredibly beautiful sculpture. I suspect it was placed here for some sort of specific purpose rather than as an artistic statement.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, guys. Are you just gonna let me pass, or are you gonna attack me? Don't make any sudden movements, okay? What is this place? What am I gonna have to do? What does that say? What did that? Give me a prompt. Hello. Glyph. Activate. Alright, here we go. I'm pressing E. Hello? Why is it not working? Oh. What am I supposed to do? What? Tara, what am I supposed to do? Hello? Oh, I see. You have to... These are buttons. Oh, I did it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do now? Oh, we need to go somewhere else? Where do we have to go? You look. Where else do we have to go? Is it back? We have to go somewhere else? Here? Last star of the Scorpius constellation. Alright, let's go there, I guess. Guys, we're doing it. We're doing it.
It can't be. You found me.
Uh-oh.
I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Okay. I'm scared. Keeper Aquila sent me to find the true meaning of unity. Time for round 2 then. Surrender or be destroyed. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
I don't care if you are disappointed or not. Yeah, the first one.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you.
Y'all talking shit?
You should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
I can do that.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
I'm not desperate. Who's the second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Yes, I do. Ooh, okay, alright. But if you start shit, I'm gonna finish it.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
Rude. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna dock. Don't know where your docking port is. Jesus. Jesus Christ. I hate doing that. It drives me up the wall. Why is it so hard? Guys, why is it so hard?
100%. Good to go, Cap.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm terrible at docking. I don't know what it is. Retrieve waiting orders.
Hello. Again.
I don't...
You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, all we ever wanted was to talk. You attacked us.
Yes, we did.
It's your fault.
We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
And I nudge the other guy like, yeah, this
We're
douche over
all
here.
in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
That doesn't justify murder.
And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary?
I said it doesn't mean you have to
I have
agree with
debated
me.
morality for near infinity. And all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others.
Yeah.
Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough.
Yeah, he's got a point.
We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
I'm sorry, what?
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
What? What? Am I hallucinating? Barrett, it can't be you. I saw you die.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts, and the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity.
What?
When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn.
What?
It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
Wait a minute. Wait. So is that really Barrett, or is that some sort of hologram? I am so confused. So Barrett really is alive. He just died in this universe, in this reality. My brain hurts. Jesus Christ. But both of you are trying to keep people from it. So this Unity is where the artifacts are from, the temples?
They are all connected.
But both of you are trying to keep people from...
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes.
Okay.
The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifact, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
What? What the fuck is going on? What in the world is going on? Jesus Christ! I am so confused. I don't even know what to say. So, Keeper Aquilus is this horrible monster, so to speak. Keeper Aquilus knows some other version of the same person?
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you. You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, which I'm probably not, so Barrett in this reality is dead, and he, the guy that I'm seeing now, both of these guys are just from a different universe completely, like a different timeline, so to speak, like a different reality. And they pretty much are just switching realities. Jesus Christ. This is absolutely bizarre. Holy shit, I didn't see any of this coming. So I help one of you, we combine our artifacts, enter the Unity. I'm not helping someone who murdered my friend. Whatever war is going on between you, I want no part of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel like I am gonna pick the wrong thing. I really don't know what to do. So I help one of you, I guess. Combine our artifacts.
Bingo.
Okay.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters? Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Alright, hold on, guys. I need to think about this before I commit to one or the other. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know if I have to pick right now, but I think I'm gonna go with Barrett.
Sure you have more questions?
The emissary, I guess.
Ask. I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
Okay, what happens when you enter the Unity?
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. What about Sarah? I want Sarah to come with me. She cute. Who was I in your universe? What was I like?
Different? I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
So you try to protect... God, this is so deep and crazy. I don't know. I feel like I can't get my head on straight because of all the things that are just getting thrown at me all at once. And I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. What do I do? So do I get a choice in becoming Starborn? He's saying that, so should I even do that? Because then I technically wouldn't exist in this universe. What the hell? What exactly is the armillary?
When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself.
Huh.
Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
You try to protect the artifacts, keep them from being abused?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes?
Yeah.
Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
Yeah, you got a point.
The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
It just sounds like you don't want to take responsibility for your shitty actions.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
Yeah, but just because you can go out and buy a gun doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you're of sound mind to own one and use it. You know what I mean? It's like it's the same thing. Like, I don't know. What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us.
How do you know?
One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins.
You're just...
And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
You literally have just no morals whatsoever. Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time.
Yeah, well,
as soon as I
television
realized
set.
what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
I'm not your form of entertainment, dude. After you attacked the lodge, why let me go? Or you let me go, why?
To see what would happen, of course.
Obviously.
You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Yeah, probably because Unity, or whatever that thing is like, yeah, we gotta turn into an asshole. You called the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
You had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Okay. So, do I just leave now? What am I supposed to be doing? Leave the Scorpius. Okay. Alright.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth.
Ooh!
There are secrets there you must discover for yourself.
Ooh!
Here, to open the way.
You Starborn sure like you must see it for yourself nonsense. I honestly would find that Earth's moon in the Sol system.
Yes. I will say no more.
Okay. Thank you. All I ever wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Wow. Alright, so that's over and done with. New mission. Final glimpses, return to the lodge, unearthed. Okay. So I need to do these things. Well, I've been recording for about an hour and a half. So we have figured out pretty much what Unity is, and the fact that Barrett is alive.
Ahoy, Captain!
Oh, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna go stand in a corner somewhere where nobody will bother me. So, technically, there are infinite amounts of universes out there, other realities, and we literally, so the Starborn are just, I'm assuming they're just technically everyday Joe Schmoes that just so happen to, when they put all the pieces together of the armillary, that they can step inside and become Starborn and have all these powers and stuff like that. And the emissary, I think, right? The emissary is Barrett, or not technically Barrett, but you know what I mean. He is the one that kind of wants to keep that power away from everybody because it obviously can cause a lot of damage. And the hunter is kind of like, do what you want. So I think I'm leaning more towards the Barrett side because, for one, he's Barrett, and two, it seems more morally right, I guess, to do that kind of route. So this has really been an interesting episode. I am completely shocked. This is a twist and a half. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.